that hammer. It's just nutty. But honestly,
Java coming off the hot second place in Winter Championships.
you know, and you cannot knock that hammer. That man looked like a stone statue standing there with the nSig. Shout out to our org. But seriously, that man is just a complete sort of, like, the entire culture of nSig, for those that don't know, is really good players of Brawlhalla that are all friends, and then it just expanded from there. And now you see people like that are just coming out of nowhere, rising from the status of ranked nutters all the way to glory and fame by ascension. So in nSig, they're given the role that's purple called Ascended, the tournament. When they ascend, they place in a major. They top 8 in a major. So there's a lot to gain here. The winner of this tournament gets that coveted purple role.
Definitely, and we're seeing Java at 3K earnings now. Definitely has something to do with what he just placed in Winters there. So it's definitely not going to be anything under sight. Jay, 0 earnings, but it's nothing to scoff at either. He managed to get this far, so there's definitely something to look out for.
That's what I said.
The Rayman versus the Bodvar, and we're going straight to map bans.
Yeah, you know, on the Rayman, I respect that. Axe versus into Hammer is probably the best bet, I think. You know, especially with how Java plays neutral, just the stone statue, similar to I Throw, cap off to him, the original. But, you know, Java just kind of taking that torch and running with it, as we see here, going into for top 8. So just waiting for the map select. Yeah, and they're running it.
Yep, knowing Java, he likes to keep these small and neutral maps where Hammer gets easy kills off the side. He's going to take Brawlhaven. Jay's not going to be too upset about coming here either. Gauntlets and Axe can find some early kills off reads, and the wall is definitely a very dangerous place for Rayman. So we're going to be watching out for those down sigs, the GC side sigs, all the Rayman stuff. And you already know what Java plays. You know what he's going to bring onto the table.
But instantly Rayman, I just love that. It doesn't opt to go for the weapon and then takes that. Just neutral light there, but Java just so crazy with the side airs, the stomp, side air again, just the coveted combo. Opts for the double jump, but then goes back into the recovery with the hammer. His edge guard just so controlled. Java trying to get back on stage, but again, that stomp into nSig, but, you know, Jay just has that control.
I've played Brawlhalla for a long time, and I can honestly say I've never seen someone pull out edge guards like Java on Hammer. Even though Java's kit looks like it's made for edge guarding, he's not even just using it for the straight up kills. He's building so much damage. All that offstage interaction leads on back onto the onstage play, where Java immediately closes off the stock, only entering orange. Sidelight recovery is going to take him into deeper into the orange, through the yellow. And the downstage is going to send him further there. But Jay's already stacking up damage himself.
Yeah,
and there, recovery.
And you know, Jay, that status, you know, in nSig, he's considered a ranked nutter, right? Has no placements, has nothing to his name, but he is a good player in the queue. You cannot doubt him. You can't knock him out. You know, Java, same status, but then just blew up, completely the new certified professional on the street, and he's here to show it. Just complete control with this neutral on the stage. He stays so grounded. You don't see him panic jump at all after any attack, and Jay just floating around like a cloud.
For the lead that Java had, Jay has actually done a really good job evening it up, and not only evening up, but now taking a slight lead in the damage. As you can see the different shades of HP there. Sarah's not going to connect. Java's opting out for the sword here, but gets downlight. Nair to juggle. Jay just looking for more damage where he can get this KO off, and the sword punishes are just not there for Java. JC Silence is not going to find its target, and not going to be punished also.
Gosh, but I just love the way that Jay just completely switched it up. If you notice that whole stock before, he was just playing so floaty, and now he just completely switches it up, going back to the gauntlets and plays more grounded. Oh, but he just whiffs on the recovery. He completely had that from the catch. And again, he gets punished for it, but that up air does not kill.
Game very close right now. Both these players are in kill percent for their weapons. Java way more damage, and when it decide that he's not to be killed, he'll take himself out. The weapon start is happening right now. Ops out for the axe again. We saw him build a lot of fast damage on that axe. Even though he is one hit here, it definitely cannot be undermined. There's a dare. That's some damage. The Sarah's going to fall off a bit more. Now he's going to send him down to the bottom. He's
recovery.
Recovery.
Oh, GCD Sig. He didn't see it coming.
Java with the wake up GCD Sig, not really going to be expecting that, especially in the position he's in, and he's building back up the damage. Nair into another one. Hits the recovery after stomp sidelight to rack up damage. Even more damage is even here, but Java has complete control of the map and the weapons. what is this Rayman going to do to bring this game back in his favor? He's going to hit an arm recovery.
Oh my gosh, the interruption right before the nSig there, and to get that just so close. We're talking for Java, but he just went and lost the game. Jay playing so steady throughout that, it's almost like we were ragging him, and out of nowhere, he ties it up and comes back and wins. Takes game 1 straight out of his nose, and we dive straight back into it. Same setup, no change. What map?
Java with a very explosive start there. If we remember, he ended that stock off only on orange, and Jay just turned something on for himself. He ends up bringing it back, not only with some consistent play, but with some flashy play on himself. We saw the down 6 almost kill Java off the bottom. We saw the recovery. Java with a wake up to even the stock up, but it just wasn't enough to stop Joey's momentum. Jay ended up, even with unarmed, putting out more damage than Java could and closed the stock.
Gosh, you know, we throw it straight back to Brawlhaven. I guess in that situation, it's that close you almost have to.
Honestly. And Brawlhaven's been getting a lot of love recently. As of like the start of 2020, I've been seeing so much Brawlhaven, just the tight neutral play, back to back, no waiting, no anything else, you know?
Yeah, no hesitation.
Took like 3 minutes, so the games are going fast and they're going to...
Oh, what an edge guard. He has one more jump, but he doesn't. He doesn't. Java threw his hammer, picked it up, and then the ground pound. And in that moment, that when he threw the weapon, he forced the dodge, the ground pound hits, uses his recovery, has no way to get back up, instantaneously 3-2.
So Java with a lead like we saw last game, can he keep it up more stable this time?
Gosh, you know, one thing I love about Java is that, like I throw, and I keep throwing it back to him because it's almost like he certified that meta with Bodvar, just holding your ground, spot dodging, and literally stomping or just hitting through anything. And it's such a fluid play style. And you mentioned Brawlhaven being small and tight. I agree completely. It is so exciting to watch because you can't really run. There's nothing to do. And look at Jay with a great edge guard there too.
Giving up the stage is very dangerous on Brawlhaven with those short kill boxes. Map control is everything and neutral play is everything. But you're seeing it back here. Once again, Jay took a beating before Java lost that stock, but Jay said that's not all to him. He's coming back here, sending Java already into the light orange. He is like
Mafia. Oh my god, he got the Mafia. Yikes. That is sick. It's not even true anymore.
I think it was true there. It's true after like 150, which was enough damage right there. Downlight Sarah wasn't going to kill, but the Russian Mafia was. Sidelight's going to catch that dodge, and a downlight Sarah's going to fall off the sidelight for maximum damage output there. Every sword player knows their bread and butter, and he's outputting it perfectly here. Jay already on even damage with Java on his second stock. Are we seeing a 2 stock here for Java? Sarah's going to stop him coming back to the map. He's going for the reverse edge guard, not going to find it. Downlight on the ledge, not going to find its target. GC downlight going to get him punched with a Sarah, but nothing more. You need the big damage punishes on gauntlets in situations like that. There's no way you're wasting your opponent's dodge and getting a Sarah out of it, and he's getting punished hard here for it. That's 20 damage from that hammer there. GC sidestick not going to find a smart. Axe is picked up and he's floating around the player. Can he find anything here? There, no Sarah.
That's damage he can't afford to lose, man. And you know, it's literally already 1 stock. He has no recovery, and that's game. That play, it's just so fluid. The way that you cast it, it goes so quick just because the way that they play neutral. Java's simply outclassing him there. The Rayman has no help. The gauntlets are pretty much useless. Java's just working around it. If he picks up gauntlets, Java literally stands still or he grabs the sword and just plays edge guard because Jay runs to the side. So you know, he's just depicting it.
We're seeing instant lock-ins, no one switching off the characters, but Jay with a different set of map bans this time, leaving open Crystal Temple, APOC, and Demon Island. Now, we know when Java was banning, he was also leaving Crystal open, so you have to think he's going to go straight there, and he does. So, Jay with a very interesting and explosive showing in the first game. Second game, Java just turned something on. Jay could not even find ground for himself. Let's see what happens in the third game.
Yeah, we have platforms now. How does that change it up? You know, edge guarding, but not, you know, you can slide, but different. You know, see Java already going for it, just, you know, platform.
Brawlhalla has their own mechanics with the platforms and the way you can interact with them, and they definitely changed the game a lot from what you want to do, what your game plan is. But his game plan, stay stable, 3-piece on gauntlets, downlight, nair, dare. And like coming out on hammer, not going to find it. Damage is even right now. Jay seems to want to be taking this slower, but Java's not letting it falter. Punishes the landing with a stomp there. And Jay's back in the air.
That weapon throw slide off the platform into end line on the hammer there was just So fluid, but the weapon throw. Oh, he doesn't have the jump.
Barely clips him with that ground pound, gets to the second one, but doesn't want to commit to the edge guard. Knowing Java, he turns that around. Java is very scary off stage, but Jay with these gauntlets just not holding back at all. The SIG's coming out back to back. Can he find one that KOs? He gets sent off stage. The GCN light's going to confirm the edge guard, and Jay gives the stock up.
Yeah, still close though. You know, 1 or 2 hits. You know, simply on the axe. Off Jay here with this Rayman, and Java's dead. All he has to go for is that weapon. Gets the axe. One simple nair, but Java just again with the complete edge guard, but finally gets back on stage, playing this last stock so well. But
Java's movements are so crisp, so smooth. You're seeing him land pinpoint precision hits on this sword. Jay looking for a KO here before it gets too dangerous, too dire as it was last game, and it's just not working out for him. You're seeing the 16 damage dares come out back to back.
It's like he plays with no input lag. Like none at all. The way that he just, that weapon throw, it seemed instantaneous on my screen. Again, the weapon throw slide doesn't work that time when he gets punished with the side light. Not much you can do there. Side air, sorry.
Java to look for a weapon here for himself. Jay's sticking onto the axe, gets hammered there. That's 20 more damage. The stomp gonna come out, not gonna find his target. Side lights back up a bit of damage for Jay's side. To the dare, he's just feeling him out. He doesn't want to commit to anything.
Yeah, and oh, is he lagging off the edge there? Finally gets back. No respect by Jay. Goes for the nSig off the edge anyways. Again, the GC reverse side light and catches him on that. But Java just getting punished a little bit. Throws the weapon, tries to get back on the platform for the sword. Grabs it, turns around with the side air. Gets Jay hit enough to get out the weapon. Getting edge guarded so hard. The side air again. One more jump. Jay trying to go for it. Java with the dare. Java going back to the other side. I mean,
these GC sidelights there, as we're seeing him throw out here, spaced very well for him to be getting the Sarah True off the sidelight. Something you'd see from the likes of Snowy's axe play with using the GC unexpectedly, hard to react to, hard to see coming. It's very beautiful, very pristine play, and honestly, I'm very impressed by Jay pulling it out here today. The axe there is going to send Java off stage. Now Java's in the edge guard situation. The dare is going to stuff out of the recovery, and Java playing at a deficit in what I think is the last game of this set here, right? 1-1, best of 3.
Yeah, it's for top 8, not a best of 5. This is game 3 situation. Java on his top 8 winners final set. I mean, is he gonna get into top 8 or not? I mean,
Axe Light comes out the first time connecting, getting him a bit of a damage lead. Even if he dies now, he can be happy with the damage he's built. That's 3 hits, 4 hits.
No, he's panicking.
Punished.
Oh, the recovery, that actual recovery, that was literal. He survives in orange. What does he opt for? The axe, of course. Jay, no weapon. This is Java's chance right now. The weapon, RNG gods, bless him. GC into Nair, into nSig, doesn't land, back into the edge, stare back into the guard, the recovery, waits for the dodge. Java trying to get away, can't do much. Jay slowing things down. Not trying to get ahead of himself. Game 3, recovery doesn't kill. Java on his last breaths here.
Stomp Sarah to send him to the right. The side 6 not gonna find it either. Jay trying to take the lead in this set.
Game 3, he doesn't want to blow it.
Yeah, he's waiting very patiently. He knows the downlight recovery is all he needs to kill. Going for the grounded recoveries. I don't think that's gonna kill it just yet. Crystal Temple very high ceiling.
Oh, this is it. The weapon throw doesn't force the dodge. D-Sig?
Going for the recovery, he switches to the axe here. He just needs a Sarah to KO. 3 minutes left on the downlight Sarah.
That doesn't kill.
That's not gonna be enough.
Weapon throw forces it.
Forces the dodge. Back to the hammer. What is he going to find here? He's probably looking for a downer. Get called out hard with that Sarah. Weapon throw, not gonna be it.
Oh my god, he did not do that. Disco dance on the dance floor. Jay stealing that like a hypnotic Hipties 80.
2-1 for Jay, but we're being told it's a best of 5. Nothing wrong with mistakes here and there. Back
that was too hype for it to be played out like that. Only if it was a best of 3. But again, Java with the redemption.
Java with his consistent map bans, Brawlhaven, Mammoth Fortress, Crystal Temple. I mean, he's not gonna change it up. He knows where he wants to be. We saw Jay decide to ban all those maps with Crystal, and it kind of worked out for him. You saw a bit more control in that game. He was using platforms pretty well, and not doing much off of them, but just using them to better decide where he wanted to be on the map. And they're going back to Brawlhaven. I'm surprised though, considering he just won on Crystal, but he also did win a game on Brawlhaven. Nothing. I mean, it's just like, go where you win, you know? But if he wants to go back to Brawlhaven,
2, 1, brawl.
I'm not.
And you know, I think at this point, it's a confidence switch. You know, you've lost. You're in Java's head a little bit. You want to go back. You think you're playing neutral better. This is where you prove it. But again, he just goes and plays. Jay plays that floaty style again and loses the control. And on Brawlhaven with no platform, the ground is everything. It's king.
So, I mean, I'm looking at it from Java's point of view right now, and he seems to be playing a bit differently. He's slowing it down for himself, which is fine, but he's trying to break neutral with these hammer weapon throws, and you're seeing Java not really connect with them and being pushed off stage on his sword. The GC down six is not going to find a target. Recovery.
Oh, that stuff.
Him goes for the second GC down six. Ground pound to confirm the
He has a dodge. He has a dodge. Oh, does he reverse this?
Reversed it. They're not giving up yet. Java continuing to play off stage against Jay on his Rayman, and Jay not scared at all. These down sigs are so beautiful. The side lights true into the Sarah. Now that little area in between the side light, right, is where you have to hit it, the sweet spot to get that Sarah true, and Jay is reacting to hitting it every single time. Now you may not think it's hard, maybe it is. I'm not gonna complain. He's getting it every single time. That just shows knowledge of his weapon.
Yeah, and his character too. Just being able to, the way that he's playing these sig. I haven't seen him throw out one nSig on Axe yet, and I know he's waiting for that perfect moment. It's gonna be this game. I'm telling you, he has not thrown it out yet once. Just it's simple play like that. Oh, opting for the unarmed play. I love that little combo there that he does. Opts for the Axe again though. Java throwing his weapon there, instantaneously giving up control. The weapon spawn perfect. They're just fighting for every little inch of space. Finally returned with the side light. Just nair tossing him now. Java slowing it down again. Doesn't have the damage to play. That sliding.
Pushes him right side. Jay opting for the edge guard here, just kind of floating hammer nairs. Pushes him off.
Weapon throw, gets the control back into side air. Weapon throw again, picks up the sword. Jay still has the control. Sliding recovery off edge to throw Java bonkers. Again, Jay trying to do anything here. He's in red, needs one hit, the side air, there it is.
Very nice neutral play from Jay there, not overcommitting anything, not forcing any options, stays on the Axe, and he's doing amazing with it. I've queued into Jay a bunch. I've seen his Val, I've seen him on the gauntlets consistently. I never thought he had a Rayman, but he's proving me that he does right now.
He just
we know him for best. The raw hammer ground pound calls out the recovery. Jay had so many options there.
I know.
Orange so early, and now the damage is stacking up for Java's favor. The end light's gonna come up to punish his own end light, and the damage is nearly even.
I know, Jay had such a lead. He was orange, but Java, like I was talking about earlier, these pinpoint mechanics, his inputs, so quick, but getting tossed again. Jay, who cares about mechanics when you can nair and dare and hold nSig? He's a helicopter, throws the weapon.
Actually pretty impressive, pulling back that hammer, Axe down sig there just so he doesn't eat the 20 damage hammer there. He has a damage lead for his favor there. He goes in, he doesn't want to overcommit.
No mistakes, what is this? He's in red, deep red. Java cannot afford this. Jay knows this, but the stomps Sarah again. The damage is now even. The Sarah's gonna miss on both sides. No one wants to give up anything. They're playing close.
Micro spacing from both players. No one wants to commit to what they're doing. They're both just whipping on each other very close. Sarah gonna come out. Java sent off stage again. Jay switching to the gauntlets. Downlight recovery will kill on this map.
Oh, I love this situation though. Neither of them wants to commit. They know that one mistake, both are dead, and that's it. Java went in for the dare, misses. Jay doesn't react, and he sits there and gets the free recovery. The first to go is the first to go and get goodbye.
Wow. Oh. Jay really coming in with an upset here. Java coming off with second place in Winters. It's the last thing you expect for him to lose to someone like Jay, but Jay put up an excellent showing. I'm not going to lie. I'm actually super impressed with how Jay played there. His Axe looked very clean.